There's a type of man people don't notice until something breaks. A pipe bursts, a deal falls apart, someone in the room freezes, and then all eyes go to him. He doesn't raise his voice, he doesn't spiral, he just starts moving. This video is about that man, specifically the 7 mental traits that make him operate the way he does in a crisis, under pressure, when everyone else goes quiet. Most people assume this guy was just born different, unshakable wiring, a calm under fire gene, that he got lucky with temperament. But that's not what's happening. These men aren't calm because nothing bothers them. They're calm because they've built specific habits of thinking, and those habits run on autopilot by the time the crisis hits. Psychologists who study high-functioning men under stress, soldiers, surgeons, founders, find the same patterns repeating. It's not personality, it's a practiced operating system, and it can be built. I'm going to walk you through 7 of those traits. For each one, I'll show you what it looks like, why it works, and exactly how to start building it. Let's get into it. Trait 1. They don't panic, they assess. When something goes wrong, most people react to the feeling of the problem before they've actually looked at the problem. Their brain floods, they start moving fast, and half the time they make things worse. Men who fix things do something different. They pause, not out of passivity, out of discipline. Before they touch anything, they look at what's actually in front of them. Next time something breaks, a relationship, a project, a situation at work, before you speak or act, give yourself 10 seconds. Just observe. Ask 2 questions. What do I actually know right now? And what am I only assuming? That separation between confirmed facts and assumed meaning is where fixers operate. This trait is the foundation. Every other skill on this list depends on your ability to stay clear when things get loud. Panic narrows your thinking down to one option. Assessment opens the field back up. Men who skip this step don't fix things. They react to them. Trait 2. They think in systems, not symptoms. Most people fix the thing directly in front of them. The fixer asks why it showed up in the first place. He's not treating the fever. He's looking for the infection. A symptom thinker patches the leak. A systems thinker asks why the pipe keeps corroding. When a problem shows up in your life for the 2nd or 3rd time, stop asking, "How do I handle this?" and start asking, "Why does this keep happening?" Write it out. Map the pattern. Find the point where it originates, not where it surfaces. This is the difference between men who are always busy and men who eventually run out of problems. Symptom thinkers stay in the loop. Systems thinkers break it. The goal isn't just to fix what's broken, it's to make it so the thing stops breaking. Trait 3. They ask better questions. The quality of a solution is determined by the quality of the question that produced it. Men who fix things don't assume they already know what the problem is. They interrogate it before they respond to it. Swap 2 questions. Replace "What should I do?" This is with "What is actually being asked of me here?" Replace "Why is this happening to me?" with "What does this situation require?" One set of questions pulls you inward, the other pulls you toward the work. Questions are the most underused tool most men have. The wrong question keeps you stuck in the same room, just rearranging furniture. The right question opens a door you didn't know was there. Fixers spend more time on the question than most men spend on the answer. Trait 4. They sit in discomfort without collapsing. Fixing things is almost always uncomfortable. It means confronting something broken, staying present in uncertainty, and doing the work nobody else was willing to touch. Men who avoid discomfort don't fix things. They maintain them. They manage. They work around. Build discomfort tolerance on purpose, small scale, consistently. The conversation you've been avoiding, the task you keep deferring, not to punish yourself, but to train your nervous system to stop reading discomfort as danger. The muscle you build here shows up when the stakes are real. Most problems stay broken because the person who could fix them can't tolerate the friction long enough to reach the solution. The fixer can. That's it. That's the whole advantage. He doesn't enjoy the discomfort. He just doesn't let it make the decision. Trait 5. They finish what they start. Half-finished things don't just sit there. They drain energy. They occupy mental space. They signal to your brain that you're the kind of man who leaves things incomplete. And your brain starts to believe it. Men who fix things close loops. A job left undone is a problem waiting to re-emerge. Audit your life for open loops right now. Unfinished projects, conversations you've been avoiding, decisions you've delayed closing. Pick one. Finish it this week. Pay attention to how much mental weight it releases when you do. Completion builds identity over time. Every time you finish something hard, you lay down a new piece of evidence. I'm the kind of man who follows through. Stack enough of those moments, and you become someone people trust with the things that actually matter. Not because you got better at the task, because you proved you'd see it through. Trait 6. They know when to ask for help. This one gets skipped in most conversations about capable men. The assumption is that fixers do it alone. But the best fixers aren't the ones who do everything solo. They're the ones who know exactly what help is needed and aren't too proud to get it. Build a network of people who are better than you at specific things. And ask early, not as a last resort when the situation is already on fire. Make asking for the right help part of your process, the same way using the right tool is part of your process. Ego kills more solutions than incompetence does. The man who says, "I need someone sharper than me on this," fixes the problem faster, preserves his energy, and builds the relationship in the process. That's not a gap in his capability. That's an extension of it. Trait 7. They take full ownership. This is the one that separates fixers from everyone else. And it's not about blame. Ownership isn't, "This was my fault." It's, "I'm the one who's going to handle this." He doesn't look for who caused it. He looks for who's going to move. Next time something in your life is broken, at work, at home, in a relationship, ask yourself one question. If I were fully responsible for this outcome, what would I do right now? Don't negotiate with the question. Just answer it. Then do that. Ownership is the master key. The moment you stop waiting for the right person to show up and decide that you are the man for this, your capability expands. Not because you became more talented overnight, because you stopped outsourcing your agency. Every trait on this list activates fully when this one is in place. Without it, the others are just skills sitting idle. 7 traits. None of them are personality. None of them are luck. They're patterns, practiced ones, built by men who decided at some point that they were going to be the person in the room who handles it, and then quietly built toward that every day. You don't need all 7. Start with 1. The assessment pause, the systems question, the loop you've been leaving open. Pick one. Work it. The rest follows.